because I think a lot of people sort of give up their daily quiet time,
Mm-hmm.
give up the pursuit of God every day. It's not even as grand as the pursuit of God. It's just like spending time with Him.
Yeah.
And we started to talk in sort of religious nonsense, like, well, He's always with me. I'm always in the presence of God. And that would be like me sitting in the house with you and never talking to you or never acknowledging you exist. That would be deeply unsatisfying for us.
That would not be a happy
No.
marriage or friendship, for sure.
No, not. It's almost like you're building a cathedral in the spirit.
I like that. I love that. You know, the bricklayers who did in Barcelona, if you see any of those cathedrals, the bricklayers built in the knowledge that they would never see it finished.
Amazing.
And I feel like if we can understand that, like, I love Brother Lawrence, he's one of my favorites.
You carry his book around you in your purse.
I have read that book. Like, it's my go-to.
It's coming apart. It's absolutely coming apart.
It really is. It's I think the simplicity and the beauty of it for me is the delight he takes in being incarnational, like in his life, in his washing the pots and pans. He experiences the love of God. He becomes aware of God's pleasure over him.
Yeah.
And it's just this, in the everyday, can we learn to be aware of heaven surrounding us? Can we practice the presence of God in our everyday life, with our kids, with our spouses, with our friends? Like, we joke, and because I have a lot of prophet friends, and we'll just lift our heads and our hearts and it'd be like, oh, do you feel that? Do you feel the presence of God? And then we're all like falling over the place because we just love his presence, because it's been a place we have cultivated and fought for and really valued. Really, we can't live without it. I can't live without the Holy Spirit. That would be ludicrous. I think just understanding who God is and who he calls you to be and how much he loves you brings you into another dimension of friendship with him. And sometimes we learn to do that ourselves, and that's amazing. It can take us a long time. But when we have someone who will help us, like, I've had mentors in my life who have just helped me. Oh, there's a door. Thank you for opening that door for me. I'm going to walk through that door now. And so my hope is that I hold that door open for others and say, hey, have you tried this? Have you done this? What about practicing this? And it's really very practical and tools of how to love God. We need tools to love each other well. and so for me, that's no different. Sometimes you need very practical tools of how to love God,